Welcome back. Also, wow, the orca is actually really big. Let's see. So big. Okay, there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Hello, Key. Hello. I'm also doing something else, so might not be able to see the stream much. It's okay, but thank you for hopping in. Thank you for swimming in with me. Today is Friday, and right now, I'm a little bit nervous for some reason. I don't know. The nervousness is back. Even though I've been streaming almost every day this week from Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. But I don't know, today's a little bit nervous. But let's just hope that everything will be fine later on. And yeah, today we are going to be chilling and yapping and drawing. So feel free to chill with me or draw with me if you'd like, or maybe if you're doing something like working and then you want to put my stream as a background noise, it's also fine. Do whatever you want. But yeah, I would be really happy if you can swim with me together. And then yeah, that's it. Today I'm going to continue on the Womoko art that for some reason taking almost 2 months. Man, I never knew that drawing takes forever. Well, some of them because it was cut off of, like, got cut off, oh my god, my English, because of some commissions that I had to finish or like to focus on, and then there's also some days where I couldn't draw. So I guess, yeah, that also contribute on why it was really long and taking forever for me to finish this. Also, good afternoon and good evening for every single one of you, or maybe good morning if it's pretty early for you. Hope you guys have an amazing day, or had an amazing day if it's really late for you. Hi, Christina Henry, welcome back to the ocean. Also, hi Eve, welcome. Had a good luck with your stream. I'll be working on a video while having our... Okay, good luck on working on the video though. Ooh. Someone is learning to edit videos now, huh? Editing is fun, but also not fun. I feel like I need to be meticulous on editing. And, well, it's not really editing per se. I only needed to, like, cut videos. And it doesn't really take a lot to cut. But yes, I said before, I'm pretty sure I already said it on stream. Whenever I try to edit like a footage of me drawing so that I can upload it on shorts, I feel like I just feel like I need to make sure that the scenes are pretty, you know, pretty connecting to each other, I would say. Cause sometimes it feels and it looks weird if it's too, you know, cut off between the like footage A and footage B if you're connecting it and then like clicking it, not really clicking it, what you call that again? Magnet it? Link it. Yeah, there you go. And then there's also certain stuffs that I learned, like, oh, after you're done with everything and then you can make into like a compound shorts or compound timeline, like a new timeline, but it's like the smoother version, so every single part that you've cut and you gathered together, it is mushed into one single timeline, which I would say really nice. And then apparently I was also surprised that you can put copyright? No, not copyright. Watermark, there we go. You can also put watermark on your video by using editing software. I was like, oh, that is really nice. So yeah. And then there's also changing hues, changing colors, making sure that the colors are working well and stuff like that. Well, I never edit the colors because one, I don't really understand and I don't really want to mess up the coloring and stuff. So I just like record videos with my phone, send it to my PC, cut the parts that I don't need, or like, which is some of them are like too long, or maybe like there's nothing going on in the video. Or maybe just like not really important. And yeah, that's it. And then I just compile, make it like a new timeline, and then render it. That's it. The easiest and simplest way to edit video. What do you mean now? I've been doing it for a while, but yes, I'm working on it. Wow. I guess like editing have their own level of difficulties. If you're only cutting a certain footage without making sure that the timing is, you know, like a very specific second or millisecond timing and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure it's really easy. But if you're making a video, making sure that the, you know, like maybe you're working with subtitles, maybe you're working with, I don't know, certain stuffs that requires to be really meticulous and really detailed, I think it's a little bit hard to work with, or like to finish, because there's a lot of stuff that you're working on. But yeah, it gets tedious rewatching it to make sure the transitions are smooth. Yes, that's also pretty annoying. I remember like before I moved to YouTube, and then like with uploading some of the clips from Twitch, so like I had to watch my own stream, like 3 hours long of footage, making sure that, okay, which part that I want to use for clips and stuff like that. And then, well, it was the long-term type of clips, not shorts. I don't think shorts were like really famous back then. But yeah, the transitions were a little bit tedious, and like choosing a good transition that doesn't look cringe and doesn't look bad, it's also important, which it actually took me a while to actually found a transition that I like personally I like, and the type of transition that I would want to see or watch on a video, you know, because sometimes I do know there are some transitions available in, well, I'm using DaVinci Resolve, the free version, and there are some transitions that's a little bit, I don't know, a little bit cringe. Not really cringe, but like definitely not the type of transition that suits me, you know? It's like too many swirls and then making me a little bit confused, and I don't really enjoy that. I'm like, well, I might as well use something that I want to watch. So yeah, sometimes that's also the bar, not really the bar, the standard, I would say, the standard that I use whenever I don't know, like I draw, I'm making stuff, I take a picture, or like editing videos. So it's like, as long as I like it and as long as it's something that I would watch, that means it would be fine. Because, well, personally, I'm not really a big fan of cringe things, you know? So, yeah. Even though sometimes though, I had a hard time making, like, for example, thumbnails, and then also the overlays for certain stuff, like for stream, and then deciding what color is actually good, what color I want to use. Personally, it's a little bit hard because my understanding about color theory is bad. So, well, I do know that if I want to make something pop, making sure that it's at the other, not really at the other side of the spectrum, but like, I guess like pretty close, but definitely not the muted type of color, saturated, desaturated colors, like, yeah, things like that. Even when I'm trying to choose colors when I'm drawing, it always takes me forever to actually find the color that I want, because sometimes I'm like, I love pastels colors, but at the same time, whenever I try to draw with or like color with pastels, I can't really, I don't know, I can't really enjoy that, you know. But then when I look at other people's art and then it's pastels, it's like, how can they make things very good with pastels, and then like the colors are very desaturated and then very bright also, but it's also so nice to look at. So yeah, I guess like it's something that I need to learn, the color theory and stuff like that, color wheel. So yeah. Oh yeah, DaVinci has some ugly transitions. I know, right? There's one that I remember. It's the swirl type of thing that I'm pretty sure that was used probably, I don't know, 30 years ago maybe, like early 2000-ish, where people are not really editing but using making PowerPoints for their school, and then like, you know, using the word art. Was that that was the term, right? Word art. And then the transition was like really cool, quote unquote. So yeah, like they seem so amateur too. Yeah, I agree. That's why I guess like most of the time for my video before, I only used the what you call it again? Like fade in and fade out. Not even. I don't even remember, but I'm pretty sure it is something with fading in and fading out. So yeah. Anyway, let's start coloring, because I've been yapping for what, 10 minutes now, and I actually want to make like a pretty big progress today, so I don't know. Let's just yap and draw. Let's see how far my progress and how much of my progress that I will have today. Yeah. Ooh. So last time, I finished on the skin, the body, and then the eyes. And then some of the tuft were also done, I think. And then I guess like right now, for today, I'm planning to finish on the hairs. And yeah, I usually render clothes at the end. So also, what is wrong with my monitor? Oh, there you go. That was something dirty on my monitor, and I thought it was on the screen. That's why I was like, wait, what? I was looking up and down. I thought it was a random pan on the iPad, but apparently it's not. Yeah. Last time, I guess like we're pretty done with the skin. I like how the skin, how I did for the skin or the body part. Although the booba part a little bit, I don't know, a little bit wonky. But hey, gotta start from somewhere, right? Because apparently coloring cleavage was not as easy as I thought. Surprisingly. Maybe I can start with Fulawa today. Wait, this is Mokoko, never mind. Let's see. Oh, I need a little bit of a dark color. Okay, a little bit darker, I guess. Too dark. Yeah, this one is fine. So I guess we can start with the saving this color first before I lose them. And then making sure that I color the back first. Wait, I actually don't remember. Her, like, which part of her hair that has the blue. Finally found a sweet spot for my for my iPad so that it doesn't fall when I'm drawing. Because last time it slipped quite a lot of time. And I was like, man, do you really have to slip like right now? I'm drawing, hello? And then after several times, like trying to making sure that it doesn't slip anymore, I finally found like, oh, okay, so I have to put it this way if I want it to be strong and durable. Because I'm like, I don't know, I'm not really in the mood of buying stuffs right now. So let me... This part is blue. Okay, and then which part again? That has the blue part. Maybe this part? Oops. I actually forgot that it was that part. Like, that part is also part of a hair. And then there's one part of the hair that is blue. Maybe we can use this part. Oops. Or maybe I can use this part. Maybe actually everyone she's being indecisive and confused because this is blue with blue. I don't know if that will work or not. Maybe over here would be okay. I guess I do need this pen, because this pen does have like a little bit, I guess like a little bit thicker. Not really thicker, like tapered at the end, which I kind of like. And then And actually though, I think I need to separate the blooper. Because I just realized that I would need oops. By the way, guys, how's your day though? It's almost weekend. Tomorrow is Saturday, so probably for some of you that means it's chill day, or maybe for some of you it's actually not chill day. I do know there are some type of works that works at weekend, like wedding organizers, and then I guess like events, something that have to do with events. Event organizers are also working on weekends, like, well, at least here a lot of events are on weekend, because I guess that's the day where people are not working and then they can actually go to your place. I guess that's how it is. What is this? Oh wait. It was the new layer, but I didn't remember it in it. Maybe soft brush. Soft airbrush work well. Yep. And then we can go back with this. Hi, Lily. Good evening. Not evening. My bad. Good afternoon. It's only 12, but my brain is like confused already. Let's roll together. Let's go. How was your stream last night though? I missed it. I had to go out last night. I was like, shit, I missed the stream. No. Okay. I hope that you had fun on stream. Also, let me clean up some parts of the blue part. Maybe I don't really need to. Maybe I do need it. And then let's I'm continuing my drawing from last night. Oh, nice. Secret Agent, Thierry, I think? That's your Osisona, right? I hope that I remember it correctly. I'm actually kind of surprised that it's already almost their third anniversary. I'm like, it's that fast? What? How can it be that fast? Also, how to shade a braid again? Why I don't remember. Help. Help. Not me forgetting how to shade certain part of the hair. this a little smoother. Maybe this doesn't make sense. I'm gonna erase that. I don't like it. It's for Zeta's anniversary. I just used my OC Sonas as a model base. Wait, I thought you're gonna make Cherry as an agent. I mean, you can also draw Yume. Like I think that what's the term? Yume ship? Yume Sona? Yume something? Yeah, and I'm kind of like pretty hyped up with the fact that Kyla will have her new, I guess like new item, new model, new design. There we go, new design. Maybe I actually need a little darker. What about this? Yeah, I think I do need a little bit darker because like it's pretty hard to see. I can just lower down the opacity later on if I need to. I wonder if Kyla will have a different mama. Ooh. I think that also happened with Iris, right? I'm not sure if she had a different mama though, but she did have a little bit of a redesign. I'm a little bit confused. Like, where does the light source coming from? If I'm using that as a, I guess like I don't really need the bottom part. Maybe somewhere from here would be okay. A bit from here. Wait, I need to turn off the lashes real quick, because it's like lashes always threw me off for some reason. Like, probably because it's covering a lot of the parts. That's why I'm like can't really decide where I should put the layers and the shading and stuff. I actually forgot not to upload the waiting room or like make the waiting room last night. I actually made the thumbnail already, but then since I had to go, like, it's not really for emergency, but it's not planned last night, so I'm like, well, there you go, my time to actually upload or make the waiting room. I wonder if you guys ever use like a waiting room, like an actually wait at other YouTubers' waiting room? Because most of the time I don't really use, or like I don't really wait at the waiting room. I just wait until they're live. What did I just press? Oh. And then I just joined in when they're live. Well, because most of the time, it's like, I don't know, I'm a little bit late with the schedule and stuff like that. Like when I'm watching other VTuber, especially if they do have, what you call that again? Like schedules. Most of them because of time zone, to be honest. So yeah. What about you guys? Do you guys actually use that? I mean, it's kind of nice though, seeing that people are like waiting for you, like, you know, you're happing together about something, about someone, with a lot of people in the waiting room. But I don't know, even with like big VTubers or like big streamers, I don't see that people chat a lot in the waiting room. Like, with the amount of subscribers they have, like for example, more than, I don't know, hundreds of thousands, the people who are waiting were only like, what, 1K? So it's not even, I guess like it's not even 1% from the total sub. I'm not sure. But that's why I'm like, But it's a nice thing to have if I open like the waiting room. That means I don't really have to, you know, upload stuff like that. Stuff's right before I stream. I can just directly press stream start and then I'm good to go. Because I already made like the thumbnail, details and stuff like that. I like how no matter how much I tried to turn my Apple Pencil, I always ended up with my index finger on the flat surface. Does that also happen to you guys? It's like for some reason my finger and my hand walk or do things by itself, and then in the end I ended up with the same position all over again. Oh, you do? Because ever since I knew that my Apple Pencil tip is a little bit slanted and then like probably quote unquote eroded because of the screen guard, I kind of want to make it like, you know, not that English, not having one side only that's getting eroded, but not really eroded, like what? I don't know, eaten by the by the screen guard. Kind of want to make like other parts or like other sides too. But well, I guess it's called muscle memory. Your hands like all of a sudden and automatically just turn the pen by itself. Man, it's only been a month, but my pen starts to turn slanted. Wait, that's... Oh my god. Wait, that's so fast. I wondered if, like, if we have the habit to, you know, write with a pretty... How would you call that? Like, a little bit of pressure, I guess? Like a pretty strong pressure, because I'm that type of person who draws with pretty strong and pretty pretty hard tension. So like I have a tendency to push down with my pen or my pencil and anything, even when I'm drawing. So most of the time it's a little bit hard for me to erase when I'm drawing or when I'm writing something on a paper. So I wonder if you have that tendency, like pressing with a pretty big pressure while you're drawing. Does that have any effect with your pencil? So why this is so... Wait, let me actually grab a tissue. It's pretty far from me. Okay. For some reason, I just realized that this part, if you open like the tip of your pencil, this part is really dirty. Wow. But the thing is, like, after I realized, or like after I used a paper-like screen guard, not really that particular brand, but like it feels pretty much the same, I guess. I realized how annoying it was when I tried to draw without any screen guard. So like I did draw without any screen guard for, I guess, like for almost 2 years. But then I'm annoyed because the sound that it's making, it's like talk, you know, like it's as if you're hitting on the glass. And sometimes it's just like glides too smooth to my liking. Like it doesn't have like that grip, you know, like it doesn't grip your pen. I guess that's also one of the reasons why it actually slanted a bit, because of the grip. So yeah. But I'm surprised though, like 1 month. In 1 month your tip is already slanted. Probably because you draw way too many times in a month than I do. I keep forgetting which layer I should use. Then we can use a soft? No, it actually looks weird. Maybe lower the opacity a little bit. Too low. Too low to my liking. And I guess like another one. Oops. I wonder if I can actually... Oh, that is so small. Nah. I don't like that. I guess I can blur a little bit so that it doesn't look too harsh. And then a little bit of maybe we can put here. What was the colors? Oh, very light. For some reason, when there's like a notification on my phone, because I forgot not to turn Fit to Not Disturb on, it made my Orca stopped moving. I'm like, well, time to actually turn on the D&D. Eyelash gone? Yes, eyelash gone for a second because this Daffy is a little bit confused if I was using an eyelash on. Also, welcome back. Because like, part of the eyelash are covering the hair. That's why I couldn't really shade properly. And I'm like, wait, which part of the hair is? Like, until which part? Or like, until where is the bangs are? So yeah. Have you guys haven't? Man, what's wrong with my brain today? For some reason, like, I had a lot of typos, even when I was chatting with my mom, and then for some reason I talked, I don't know, like my brain just disconnected from my tongue, I guess. It's like I mispronounce a lot of stuff ever since early in the morning. I'm like, bro, come on. But yeah, what was I looking at? Right. I was about to ask, like, did you guys have any lunch yet? There we go. Probably have to learn to talk slowly, else my tongue would be twisted because it cannot keep up with the fast brain. So yeah, because it's I mean, it's not bad, I guess. Maybe I can actually make it a little bit darker. Oops. Okay, eyelash now. Back. Boom. Lashes. Giving eyelashes like a little bit of what you call that again, like red color for the edge was an art tip that I found. I think it was on Instagram. So like it kind of makes the eyes pop a little bit, but not too much, and it looks less scary, and there's like a little bit of color with it, so yeah. Ever since that day I was like, oh, that's actually a nice tip. I'm gonna use that. Thank you very much for the tip. But I don't remember who the artist was, like the one who gave that tip. Probably using a normal G pen would be better. Okay. Hair is done. I'm just hoping that I can actually finish this today on stream, but I don't know. Let's see if I can actually do that. But that means I won't be able to yap a lot. Okay, so this part is done. And I need to look on which hair has the pink one. I think I can use this. Looking so cute so far. Thank you. Thank you. By the way, have you ever like made something, right? And then it turns out really good, but then there's when you want to try to make another one like that, you can't. Like your brain confused. It's like, how did I make this? How did I manage to make something really good, but then I cannot recreate it? So it's like, it's a one-time thing. I'm like, and that happens a lot of time to me. And I'm so pissed with it. Like, come on, bro. I need to be able to recreate this type of thing, but for some reason my brain in my hand cannot make that again. How? Does it need a little higher for that? Yep. Oh wait, I actually forgot not to color. Not to color the blue locks. Whoops. And then what the? Yeah, I guess I do need to. I don't see any differences though over here. So maybe I did make a layer and then I didn't color it. Whoopsie. I actually had to look on my previous art and how to color braids. For some reason I did manage to do that, but then now I kind of forget. So earlier today, it was the weirdest thing ever that I woke up to. I actually woke up to the sound of fireworks in the morning, like early in the morning. I don't think it was even 6 a.m. And then I was surprised. That was quite like a small explosion right next to my house. I'm like, what the heck was that? And then I look around. It was pretty dark. So like sunrise in my place is around 6:30, 6:40ish. That's the time when sun actually rises. It's a little bit on the later side, yeah. But I was so confused. Like, what? Is it already morning? But why people are playing fireworks? And then I look around my room, my bedroom, and it's like it's kind of dark. It's not that bright. Is it already morning? And I look at my phone, and I'm like, wait, it's 5 something. Why the heck someone is playing fireworks in the morning? So yeah, I woke up because of that stupid thing, and I couldn't sleep again. So if you ever ask me like, what, why? Same. I also don't know why people are playing fireworks early in the morning. I mean, like, okay, sure, if you wanna test something, maybe early in the morning would be fine. But come on, I guess like that's still time for some people to sleep. I usually woke up at 7:30. That's when my alarm is off. So like, yeah, a little bit pissed off to be honest. Cause like, man, I could have slept more, you know? Like an hour or like maybe 30 minutes is very precious, especially when you want to try to sleep. But people be like, nope, fuck that. I won't let you sleep. Oh wait, so actually, I guess there's only one part of the hair that has like the pink puff on. Oops. Or maybe only this part? There we go. Maybe we can make it like this instead. And then this part also I'm gonna clean up real quick. Simply because I feel like separating the pink block would help me a lot later when I wanna shade. Maybe I can make another layer. Okay, so light source is from this part. I need... No, actually no. Because the lashes are not on top of the hair. So this one. So should be fine. And then I'm gonna give a little bit of part over here, because so for some reason, this is what I realized though, because I'm using the Mi 6 bot. For some reason, if I make a waiting room, they will think that I'm posting a video. So it'll tag people. It'll actually tag people. I'm like, bro, I'm not even looking and there's nothing on the video. Why are you giving people notification that, like, saying that I posted something? So yeah, a little bit confused. So apparently, after I looked up on why sometimes if I'm live on YouTube, the bot won't really give notification, it's because apparently it's kind of like it won't work if it's live notification unless you have a lot of viewers. Because, well, they say that it's kind of like a prevention so that people are like, I don't know, what kind of prevention? Like 1 viewers is also very nice already. Why would you prevent people coming to the stream? So yeah, that's at least that's what they say. So unless you have like a lot of viewers on the stream, they will not give any notification when you're live actually. Which kind of sucks, but well, still better than nothing, I guess. To be honest, I'm a little bit confused and don't really know what to yap today. There's not much of things that happen in the past like 24 hours. Other than nothing. So yeah. Oh my. Oh, my iPad cover is like. Wait, why did my iPad fall? Damn, I'm actually surprised. Okay, let's look for topics, lol. Sure. Maybe I need to drink my coffee, else my energy is pretty low today. Any plan for what you want to draw next? Yes. I was asking several OCs from my friends because I wanna learn more on how on drawing chibis, to be honest. So I've been kind of like collecting chibis, I guess, or like not collecting chibis, collecting references. Because well, right now I don't really have any commission that's going on, so I can practice more on the services that I provide on VGen. So yeah, there are I think like 2 OCs so far that I got, but I haven't really thought on what kind of drawing, like what poses and stuff like that. Their OCs are really cute though. Like one is very cool and one is really cute. Princessy type of cute, you know. So yeah. Cause I kinda wanna learn more on how to draw like non-chibi, but at the same time I kinda wanna sharpen, increase my skill on drawing chibis. Because I still find like chibis are, I don't know, enjoyable to draw, I guess, for me, personally. Not a lot of details. Maybe if I do want to have details, it doesn't really have to be like very detailed. So yeah. I will probably draw on stream though for that, because yep. Drawing on streamer is apparently fun. Like chill and I don't know, I guess like it's as if I have someone to talk with while I'm working. Does that make sense to you? Even though it does take like some part of my brain function to talk and to draw at the same time. How do you usually make your coffee? I use instant coffee. I don't have any coffee machine in my house. Instant coffee is the best. Well, there was like time where I was a little bit addicted to convenience store coffee, because like, oh my god, they actually have a pretty good coffee. Like for, well, I guess like for a decent price, you know, like not overpriced type of coffee. And it was to the point that, okay, it doesn't taste good anymore, so I probably need to stop drinking this almost every day, else I won't be able to enjoy that. So I just go back to my instant coffee. What about you guys? Are you a tea person or a coffee person? And if you're a coffee person, what kind of coffee do you usually make? This is just like, I feel like this the one that I'm drinking right now is like so far the best instant coffee that I could find. Taste not as bitter as it is. It's also like a milk coffee, which is nice. Oh, Hedwin, welcome back to the ocean. Welcome. Coffee, yes, you coffee addict. I know you're addicted to coffee more than water, which is not good. How are you doing though? You're doing well? Oops. Nescafe Classic, yes. Actually, is it a Nescafe Classic? Is it? I don't think it is. No, it's not the classic one. It's the 3-in-1. Ooh, was it a Nescafe or Indo Coffee? Oh, it's actually Indo Coffee mix 3-in-1. That so far the best instant coffee that I have ever had. Oh, you're sleepy? Okay. I mean, don't fall asleep while watching the stream though. Yeah. Even though you can. What about you though, guys? Like, if you draw and if you're done with your project right now, what are you guys planning to make? Like, I actually also was planning to make another OC simply because I want to challenge myself, you know. I want to challenge myself on how the doing character design, or maybe more of a like costume design for my human orca, which at the same time I also need to work on my human orca so that I can start, you know, streaming with the human version, not this bald ice cream purple orca. So yeah. What is this again? Oh, this is I guess I can just leave some parts like unrendered. That actually looks really weird. Maybe a little bit of shade here and there. Over here too. Have you guys ever feel like, oh, there's a lot of things you want to do, you know, like you want to learn, but at the same time, you don't have a lot of chances to learn. Not really chances, but like the time to learn, because the things that you want to learn is something that requires a lot of time. Like last time, not really last time, but it's been like going for quite a long while, to be honest. I did want to try to learn baking, but it's not only normal baking, I would say. I kind of want to try to bake artisan bread. So what does artisan bread is? Artisan bread is where, like for example, if you find plain bread that doesn't taste sweet at all. Just like, not really toast, just say. It's similar to baguette. If you ever found one, right? Baguette. It is also included or like counted as an artisan bread. Why? Because artisan bread are most of the time it's just like it doesn't require a lot of ingredients, and then they are okay, they're not really easy to make. Because the less ingredients you have means if you fuck up with the taste, or you fucked up with the like the measurements or everything, like the bread doesn't work, doesn't add it up good, you can't cover it up with the taste. Does that make sense to you? Because the only ingredients that you have or you can put is wait, am I? Oh, I was using the wrong color. Because like artisan bread, they only use salt, flour, water, and yeast. There's no sugar at all. And then of course, if you don't have sugar, like only 4 ingredients, people should be able to make that, right? But no, it's even harder than normal bread where you use sugar, you use butter and stuff like that. Because sugar and butter just give taste to the bread, but for artisan bread, because it's plain, if you fuck up, then you're done. So, because I love that type of bread, I wanted to learn on how to make one, but apparently it's a little bit complicated. Not really complicated, but like there's a lot of stuff that you need to make sure that it's right, like the right temperature, right measurement, which I'm a little bit surprised, but also understand that if you want to make like a good bread, I would say like a good artisan bread, not really artisan bread, good bread in general, it would be better and safer for you if you're using the kitchen scale, not cup measurements, because my 1 cup of flour might be different from your 1 cup of flour, because it depends on the density of how you put the flour inside of the cup, the measuring cup, or like depends on the type of the cup either. Because even if like you're using 1 cup of measuring cup, right, different brands have different measurement, like probably a teeny tiny bit, but in grams it is different. So it's way safer for you if you're using kitchen scale. Just like, I guess, like invest in this kitchen scale, which I also found works really well with cookies. Like the cookies, the chocolate chip cookies that I baked last week, it also works really well, and the final product was really nice because I was using a kitchen scale. So like the measurement was really exact, down to the grams. Well, oops. My pen just slid down. And yeah. But then I was trying to look around on, I guess, like what, baking school, things like that. But then apparently almost kind of like baking and then cooking type of places, they require you to at least spend 6 months, or well, there are some who only needs 3 months, but it's like a daily thing. So like from Monday to Friday. So it's as if like you're working there or you're going to a school every single day. Meanwhile, me, I want to learn, but at the same time, I don't want to spend like 3 months every single day in the kitchen. I know that it'll have like, you know, a lot of differences rather than when you're trying to learn by yourself, of course, but really spending 3 months every single day just to learn something. Ooh. And another thing that kind of like makes me think not only twice but like several times to actually join one is that the places are pretty far. It's like what, an hour of an 1 hour drive or even more to go to the place. So I don't think it's worth it, to be honest. I'm like, you know what, maybe trial and error would be a good way to start. So yeah, every time I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to learn this, I want to learn that, but only in my mind, body won't move at all. Ooh, I usually call that mental practice. So like, there was like this time where I, not that I am lazy, no, it's just, I feel like, okay, maybe I was lazy, okay. So that time I actually needed to learn or like to practice violin a lot of time, but I ended up doing mental practice, but not an actual like practice. And then I'm like, well, I don't know, for some reason my brain be like, well, since I did a mental practice, should be fine, right? Should be able to, you know, even if I don't try it physically, should be able to play it, right? But apparently no. Nope, that's not how it works. I actually gotta learn, I actually gotta practice, like an actual practice, not mental practice. Because, okay, mental practice does help you in a way, but it's just different when you're trying or you're like hands-on practice, you know, like different kind of thing. The feeling is different, and then maybe your brain understands how it works, but your hand doesn't want to move the way you want it, you know? Does that also happen to you? Because that happens a lot to me. So I'm like, okay, I gotta drag my lazy ass, sit down on the chair, and then like open my violin case, and then I actually practicing. And that's actually the same thing happened several times with drawing. So there's not only once, but several times, a lot of times, I actually had a mental practice. As if a mental practice can help me making a good art, right? But yeah, unfortunately, that was the thing that I did. So I thought like, no, I was imagining things like, oh, I will make like the drawing like this, but then like I didn't try it. So when I want to apply the technique that I learned, I couldn't, simply because my hand doesn't know how it goes. They only know how it works from my brain, but yeah. And then like what kind of tool, especially if like you're drawing digitally, tools do have a big difference. Like if you find the right tool, it'll help you to make the result that you wanted, but at the same time finding or tweaking that tool to be something that you want, or to create something like you want or you imagined, it takes a while to find that sweet spot. So yeah. Okay, hair is pretty much done. I won't really... Maybe like... No, never mind. Oh, wait. Where's that? Wait. Oh my god, wait. I was... Oh my goodness, I didn't realize. Okay, so there... Oh wait. Okay, I actually didn't realize this. Apparently I removed one... Wait, maybe I actually need to, whoops, I actually need to rename some. Highlight. Because I did make a highlight, but then it's gone. Oh well. Better remake that again. Oh, hi again. Welcome back to the ocean. And happy Friday to y'all. Okay, that's done. That's done. Where's the highlight? Highlight. Maybe like after this. Highlight. What? That's... Oh, thank you. Welcome to the ocean, E. Thank you for this up. Also, my hand palm projector fell down. Your alert's super cute. Thank you. I actually commissioned it to someone in Fiverr with like a finger, like super big finger finger crossed. There we go. Not to get scammed, because I mean, I know a lot of, you know, stories and people and reviews that Fiverr is not a good place to find commission, because there's a lot of bots, there's a lot of, I guess it's scam. I don't know if they're actually scamming people, but one thing that I'm sure is that there's a lot of bots. So yeah, I was actually really scared that I was gonna hit a big zero that time, but hey, it turns out really good. Credits in the description below. I think it's Kawaii Kanjo, and I'm pretty sure he's Indonesian. Oh yeah, he is. I actually used it on my Twitch last time, but for some reason, I'm so sad though. For some reason, when I changed, or like when I went back to my stream elements, all of the sound notification, like sound effects for every alerts were gone. So I had to use the what you call that again? The default. I had to look up for a sound that's not really loud. Oh yeah, I'm sad. I wish that there's the I still have it, but apparently I know I don't. I actually lost it. I don't know why. Probably because it's been a long time since I actually opened like the stream elements, and then they'd be like, well, because it's been a long time since you open it, might as well I remove the data for you. Or maybe because last time I kind of like updated my Windows to Windows 11, so every single thing was gone. That was also the part where I was like really pissed off, you know, because I had this scene collection, whatever that I saved. Okay, I saved, and then I was pretty sure that I also copy that, make it into a folder so that when I updated to Windows 11, some of the important files, especially for streaming, are still there. However, apparently, I saved a wrong save. So it's supposed to be exporting the scene collections, right? So like if you're opening your OBS, there's like scene collection, and then you can also name it for Twitch, for YouTube, so like a different set of scene collection and stuff like that. The thing is, I exported profile instead of scene collection, and on that profile there's nothing on it. There's only profile. There's only basically nothing. Only the name Daphiel. That's it. There's no scenes at all that was saved there, so I had to remake every single thing. Good thing is that I did save, and I did carry over the folder for my streaming, like the overlays and stuff like that, the BGM music. But I had to make the scenes again, adding sources again, and the worst part, you know, was that I had to put the filters for my mic again. One, I didn't remember at all about my filters, okay? Like the numbers, the noise gate, and stuff like that. Two, it actually took me like a long time to actually had a good or like a decent sound or like decent mic before. I don't know how long I actually tweaked here and there, and then it was gone. So I had to work again. I had to remake it again. So yeah, if you guys are planning to upgrade your, I don't know, update your Windows, probably make sure to copy or to export every single thing available on your desktop or apps, else you will lose it like I did, which I was like, man, that's so sad. I hate it. Accessories. Ouch. We can. Yeah. Whoops. Wipe it to the purple side, I guess. That was actually also one of the reasons why I didn't like to update stuffs. Probably like updating apps, it's fine. But if I had to lose all of my works, all of my data, like basically, what you call that again? Not wiping, but formatting. There we go. Like reformat everything. I'm not the type of person who likes to do that. I know there are some people who are fine with it though, like formatting their PCs, but not me, bro. I'd rather work or have a pretty old PC or like pretty, I don't know, I guess, what you call that? Like an unupdated version of the PC, but I don't lose stuffs rather than updating and then I lost it. Are you guys also the same type as me, or you're the type that's like, well, it's only you know, you can always copy and paste and like save your files somewhere in a folder or like a hard disk. I know you can also do that, but there's always a chance for me not to get back the whole files, you know, just like what happened with my with the OBS setup that I had. Eh? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hair is pretty much done. Now accessories. Ooh. Apparently there's a little bit of blue, like a hint of blue at the edge. And then ribbon time. I guess I can use multiple. Oh my god. The iPad just like yeeted out from my face for a bit. Let's see. How did I make a bowl? Is there anything that I can? Sometimes though, I'm a little bit confused with rendering. Like, which part I need to color and stuff like that, or like shade. No, that's so bad. Probably because I'm not really used with shading clothes. I know some of my friends actually learned to shade clothes with an actual picture, and a lot of people do too. Which I guess like is a really good way to learn. Oh, come on, iPad, don't move. Stop moving. Oops. So big. And then a little bit over here. Might be the weirdest shading or rendering that you've ever seen, to be honest. But I'm trying my best. It's okay, Daffy. Tap, 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 tap. One thing that I realized though about rendering clothes is that using a soft brush does work and does help a lot. So yeah, doesn't really have to be very how would I call it? Like dark, not really dark, hard shade. Sometimes just like a small smudge of shadow is enough. And this one is a little dark. Whoops! Wrong brush. Okay. Accessories are pretty much done. Now all that's left is the choker and the clothes. This is the one. Let me take a sip of my drink real quick. Oh, apparently my neighbor is like, I don't know, fixing something? I can hear something's banging on the wall. Like they're hammering something. Maybe cheap pen would be good. And then it's over. Just Okay. Now that it's like I will add a little bit of other. Too bright, I think. By the way, for you guys who draw, what kind of art you prefer to make? Like OCs or a fan art of a certain, I don't know, fandom, or maybe a certain character? Because I've seen quite a lot of artists. They're pretty much separated between two types of artists. One is like the artists that really love to draw fandoms, like character from a certain anime, or why I cannot see that. Okay. Is it that? Is it too? Oh. So like, some of them do prefer to draw from a certain, I don't know, like anime or maybe something that is really popular right now. And some of them are like, I guess like specialized in game characters, like drawing fan art of game characters. And then some of them are also, well, like different type of artists, I guess. They prefer to draw OCs, like keep making OCs, or like different poses of their OCs. I actually enjoy both, to be honest. Both, well, probably because one, if you're drawing your own OCs, you can do whatever you want because that's your own character anyway. But if you're doing fan art, I don't think, well, I don't know about some like unwritten rules, but I'm pretty sure some, well, for example, some VTubers, some people, I guess, don't really like it if you draw the NSFW version of their character, you know. But if it's your OC, then you're the owner. You can just do anything you want. Personally, I enjoy drawing fan art more than OCs. I don't know why. Probably, like if I think about it though, probably it's because with fan art, you don't really have to think like, okay, what if, like, the design is already there, reference is there, even for other characters like anime is already there, and then you can just, I guess it's pretty much the same thing with OCs. You can just switch what kind of clothing you want and stuff like that. But I still enjoy drawing fan art more than OCs, to be honest. I'm not really sure like what the exact reason is. What about you guys? Because, well, probably one of the reasons I I can see why people do like drawing fan art is that if a lot of people know what character you're drawing, right, you gain traction, you gain engagement, which kind of important if you want to grow your social media and stuff. Meanwhile, if you're doing OCs, you don't really, like, not a lot of people know about your OCs anyway. Fan art? Oh, you do? Nice. Like, is there a specific reason why you actually like drawing fan art? Also, I just realized that the top has this square. Oh my god. Okay, so I guess oops. Maybe multiply bit. Not me just realizing about this. Damn. I guess most of the artists that draw their OCs, like they draw more of their OCs instead of like fan art, is artists that already have a pretty big what you call this again? Pretty big base in their social media, so a lot of people are like, oh wait, isn't this like this like the artist like that? Okay, that looks weird AF. Which I guess it totally makes sense if you already have like a pretty huge following, like a huge base. Doesn't matter what you draw, people will know it's you anyway. Okay, now that one is done, maybe it's safer if I make several layers and then I start to like compile it. Wait, the ribbon doesn't. Okay, I can erase that later. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a what you call that again? Assets that can help me with this, but I'm just too lazy to look for the asset right now, so I'm gonna draw it manually. I mean, it doesn't really have to be very what you call this again? Detailed anyway? As long as it works, it works.
I actually put it on the wrong side of the square. Oh, it's so hard to write or like make a line. By the way, props to artists that can make circles without any effort. I'm like, wow. Only pros can do that. They're like effortless circles. I probably should have just copied this. That makes my life easier. But nope. Wow. Okay, and then I can just put it like this, lower the opacity down. Ha ha ha! Works like magic. For some reason, my orca always looks the other side. Oh well. It is what it is. Inner top. I guess I can make the shading on top of the Maybe like opaque watercolor would be fine. Maybe using this actually. Just one. Or maybe I don't know. Let's try something that I almost never do. I mean, if this works, then another way to shade or to render clothes. Now I can understand and I can see why rendering is like the longest part of drawing, because it takes forever to achieve something that you want, or like to make the art looks like something or how you want it to look. And sometimes it just doesn't look like you want it, so you'll be like, yeah, probably gonna erase that, probably gonna erase that. Okay, and then I'm gonna blur some parts. I don't know if this will work. Probably it does work, actually. Doesn't look that muddy as well. Just like on some parts, not all, to be blurred. Not bad. A little bit of maybe too bright. Oops. What was the color of the clothes again? Ah, no wonder. I was like, wait, why are the There you go. I was confused, like, wait, why the thicker I'm giving the color, the pattern is gone? Well, duh, of course, I colored on top of the pattern. just... Okay. Maybe there's a little bit part over here.
Oh. No. Okay. I kind of cannot wait to play the horror game that I wanted to play on stream today. So maybe... That actually reminds me, the first time I played horror games by myself as the Phasmo solo mode on stream, I had to make sure that I didn't scream. It was so scary. Like, okay, I'm not scared when I'm playing Phasmo with other people, but if I'm playing it alone, it's a whole different thing, you know? And then the fact that you have to go back and forth just to get your items from the truck back into the what you call it again? The ghost room or the house. So annoying. So yeah, solo is... It's fun, but at the same time, it's scary. Have you guys ever played Phasmo solo mode by yourself? Doesn't really have to stream, but also what? Okay. If not, then I mean you can try. And there's a lot of stuff that changed. In a good way, of course. Like if you haven't played Phasmo for quite a while, you're probably gonna get confused with those. Also, what the heck? Why are you here? You're supposed to be part of the... Phasmo. And I'm actually surprised. When I bought Phasmo for the first time, it was 50k. Even less, I think. But now, it's like very expensive. I mean, sure, it's a game that, you know... Wait, why? Oh my... No! I actually colored on the wrong layer this whole time and I didn't realize about it. The same thing happened with Power Wash Simulator. It's a really chill game. Oh my god, like so far I enjoy Power Wash Simulator the most for a simulator game, and then the next one would be Supermarket Simulator. It's really nice to play that if you wanna like chill. Just cool, chilling down, don't know what to play. Simulator game is like my go-to be honest. And then, oops. Yeah, the same thing happened with Simulator, what you call that again? Power Wash Simulator. Well, to be honest, it's because they're pretty much done with the game, right? And they don't really have anything to add on. And if you've been looking at the Steam store and stuff, news, they're actually making a Power Wash Simulator the second, which I'm
kind of happy with it, but at the same time, I'm like,
does this game need, you know, like a sequel? Because
I don't know.
maybe for some people, a sequel is not
A must, or maybe having a sequel would be good, but not sure about simulator games, to be honest. Because I feel like the first one is already good enough, and I don't know what will you do
with the sequel, like with the Power Wash Simulator 2. Because, like, for example, I know that one simulator game that has a lot of sequels is, I think it's like the Truck Simulator, and then also I think Goat Simulator is also one of the simulator games that have several titles. Not really titles per se, what you call it, several sequels, several episodes. Oh yeah. And the base game, or the gist of the game, is pretty much the same, but probably there are some things that if you add it to the base game, it'll be, I don't know, probably weird. And maybe it's better if it's added to, or like make a whole different game, or a whole different titles. Not sure, but yeah, I think it's coming this year, if I remember it correctly. Do you guys like playing simulator games though? Because, well, I guess like The Sims does count as simulator games, right? But it's kinda different. Like, sure, The Sims, the simulator, The Sims, right? Sims comes from simulator. But it's like different. I don't know. Like, for example, if you like playing Goat Simulator, it looks fun. Yeah, you're becoming a goat, but I'm not sure. Maybe for some people it is funny and pretty stress relieving, I guess. Oh, you also like playing simulator games? What kind of simulator games you usually play? I mean, other than The Sims, of course, because that's like the OG type of simulator game that I knew. Do you want to try Enjoy? What is that? I never heard of that. N-I-N-Z. Wait, why did I think I heard that before. Enjoy is an upcoming... Oh! Simulation game developed by Enjoy Studio and published by Crafton. This is scheduled to be released in early access for Windows. Oh. But I'm not really a big fan of RP type of game, to be honest. Like, if you have to play RP with other people, I'm not a big fan of that. I guess, like, sure, if it's like, if I control all the characters by myself, but if I have to meet other people and then RP with them, no. But damn, wait, the designs are actually really good. Wait, I'm actually looking at the screenshots. Looks very good. and very realistic. Holy. I feel like it's pretty similar to The Sims. Ooh, I wonder how this game will work on my PC. The developer gives some content creator early access for the game if you want to check the gameplay. I see. I'll probably check later. Ooh, thank you for recommending this game though. Never heard of this, to be honest. Minimum or recommended is 30 Okay. I guess like my current VGA is like the minimum now, or like, well, not really minimum per se, but like the recommended. But I guess it's pretty forgiving though if it's like 3070 as the recommended spec. Internet connection, 60 gigabytes available space. Damn, that's big. Well, yeah, I don't think I can play the game in my PC. Well, it's the recommended spec, but the minimum spec is 2060. So if you put it on a low setting, which I don't know how big of a differences it'll have, or it'll nerf the graphic, you can still play it. Oh my god, I'm like kind of sad though that... Okay, so the first time I built my PC, it was on 2014, I guess? Right? 2014. I still remember I was using RTX or GTX actually. GTX, RTX, I think it's GTX. GTX 970 or 960. I don't remember, but it was the 9 series. It's a long ass time, really old, and that was like the first time I built my PC. Well, I didn't build it by my own, but I bought it, like asked someone to build it for me. And then I didn't upgrade my PC until probably like what, 2020, early 2021, or like late 2020. So like 6 years. And the upgrade that I had was pretty significant. I went from 970 or 960 whooped up to 3070. So I feel like, okay, it's, you know, like it's pretty worth it to upgrade and stuff like that. But now every single time I see new game, and then oh, thank you for the sub, and also welcome to the ocean. Thank you. Jiaming Liang, thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the ocean. So, yeah, going back to the PC spec thingy, I feel like, I don't know, it's only 5 or even 4 years since I upgraded my PC, and I feel like it's already the bare minimum of spec that is available for AAA games. Like, I can barely play strong games anymore. I'm like, man. And the thing is, because right now I don't really play a lot of games, right? It feels like a waste for me if I want to upgrade to like something stronger than my current PC. Because as though it's still strong enough for me to play Monster Hunter Monster Hunter Rise, Monster Hunter World, and I don't really plan to play Wild in the near future anyway. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I really need to upgrade my PC or not. Like 3070, for me personally, right now, it's more than enough. So yeah. Because man, keep the price of PC nowadays. Ooh. Ooh. And if I want to upgrade my PC, that means I would also change my motherboard. I'm pretty sure of it. Because like the 40 series and 50 series have a different type of plugin with the 31, so yeah. I'm sad. My wallet won't allow me to purchase the game. Aww. Wait, how much is it though? But it's... Oh wait, what did I put on wish list? I wonder how much they will put the price for this game. Because like now, every single time I want to buy games, I always think like, okay, will I play this game for a long time? Or I just want to buy this game just because it's being hyped right now. Does that make sense to you? Because like, you know, I wanna play what's hyped and then like a new game or stuff like that. Well, personally, it's fine. Like, of course it's fine as long as you're, you know, like responsible enough with your economy, of course. But personally, because I don't really play games a lot and I don't have the necessity to catch up with games, like newer games, I'm like, you know, might as well not really buy those, might as well spend on something that I will use, or like, for example, something that I can, I don't know, use something in real life, not really in real life, but like daily life, or maybe something that I can't upgrade my drawing skill. So like right now I prefer something that I can use to upgrade my skill instead of upgrading like the stuffs. Because I feel like right now my stuffs are okay. As long as I can stream, well, like I can stream my art, I can stream while I'm drawing, my model works well, even though sometimes, you know, it doesn't work like I want it to, but if it works, it works. Agree. I know, right? It's like, I guess like it's because the older we are, the older we get, it feels, it does feel like important for us to actually getting a charger for my iPad, because my iPad is like 23%. It's like, you know, being more responsible with our monetary stuffs rather than... Oh, not charging? Why? Rather than just buying stuff just because we want to, not because we need to. Is it charging? Yes, it is charging. Good. I don't think they released the price yet, but pretty sure it won't be cheap with that quality. True. True. I mean, considering how the Sims price also works, you know, it's not cheap at all. But it's understandable why it's not cheap, to be honest, like, you know, quality and stuff like that. Although EA have probably they can cheese them out like the base price with DLCs. because the price for DLCs can reach to like I think 10 grand. Wait, no, not 10 grand. $1,000 or even more or even less, maybe like 800-ish, but it's really expensive in our currency though. Yeah, even with the okay, like probably for some games I will still buy no matter what, like Pokemon, the newer series, I will buy it. I probably will pre-order it and stuff like that, but stuff's like that is simply because I collect the game, okay? But other games, like PC games, I don't have the necessity to keep up with it. So I'm like, yeah, probably not now, you know. It's like, my mic is working well. I don't really need to upgrade stuff or change stuff. Probably one day I will need to change my iPad cover, but one day, definitely not today. Because I'm too lazy. I was actually trying to look for an iPad stand that is suitable for drawing, not only like to watch, not really watch, what you call it again, like to put your iPad, but it also works because like sometimes it has a different height and stuff like that, but then I couldn't find a good one simply because right now my cover is very flimsy and it always fell down like last time. Like earlier today, it actually surprised me. So yep. It's actually the same with Monster Hunter Wild. Like, sure, I do like Rise. I also do like playing World. But you know, do I have to play it now? And the thing is, like, my content is not focused on games anymore, right? So I'm like, yeah, I don't really need to buy new games. Maybe, sure, games that are on sale, I'm fine with it. But new games, I'll think twice about that. I'm pretty sure the game would be pretty, I don't know, pretty successful, I guess. But I'm not sure if people won't compare it to The Sims, because what from the screenshots that I saw, it's pretty similar. No, not really similar per se, but like you control your character to do daily stuff like that. So usually, most of the time, new stuff will always get compared with the older ones, with the similar ones. So I won't be surprised if it does get compared with The Sims. People will hate enjoy at first, but for sure Sims community is oh yes, like The Sims had been going on since like what 20 years, 25 years, right? They just had their 25th anniversary. That's why they went into Steam. Like for a game that can last more than 10 years and still going on, and like going on, and then a lot of people are still playing that, I would say that's a successful game. So one way or another, I guess like other simulator games that are pretty close or like have the same gameplay will be compared with The Sims. I'm 90% sure of it. It's like how, I guess like Dark Souls also works. Like how Elden Ring, well, it is a Dark Soul type, but people would be like always comparing to something that is really similar. Talking about Elden Ring kind of makes me want to redo everything. But I'm not sure if I will be able to do that, lol. Like, I'm so bad with soul game like that. Why did I even buy it? See, this is why I don't really buy new games anymore. Cause maybe, yes, sure, I will like it. But for how long? And then I will... what you call that again? Like, regret. Oh my god, why did I buy that game? Because it was not cheap at all back then. Also, hi Desits! Welcome to the ocean. Hi everyone. Happy to see you are making more art. Thank you. I cannot say it's 3:40 a.m. Holy! This is really late. But I want to send a hello and good wishes. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for hopping in though. Thank you. And also, I guess have a good rest. If it's really late, it's very late. Though, like, okay. Nowadays, I can barely sleep past, what, 12 a.m. My eyes would be really sleepy, like really heavy, and then my body be like, oh my god. Like, all tearing up. I really want to go to bed, you know? Those kind of sleepy. I guess age cannot lie to you guys. Like, no matter what, it shows. I no longer can sleep very late. Like the maximum, probably like 2 a.m. But that's like very sleepy. And then if you talk to me, I probably won't respond as fast as I usually am. So yeah. Good old days where I can sleep at 5 a.m. in the morning without having any headache. Now, nah. I'm pretty sure 100% I can't do that anymore. I think one of the reasons have a solid community is because the game allows players to make and use mod. Oh right, you're totally right. You know what? Actually, that is true. I remember oh my god, what was the game again that allows people to use mods? Something 5. Elden Scrolls? Skyrim. There we go, Skyrim. Took me a while to remember that. Yeah, Skyrim also allows people to use mods, and I'm pretty sure some people still play Skyrim up until this day. So like, I guess, yes, allowing your players to have mods, either it's normal mods or NSFW mods, as long as you allow it, people will always play your game. Like, cause that's you know, they have a pretty good amount of freedom to enjoy the game on how they want to be, how they want to enjoy the game. So yeah. Yeah. I think GTA is also one of the games that are like a lot of people still play, simply because they allow mods in the game. Part of my typos I typo draw. It's okay. No problem. No problem. I also typoed a lot every time I tried to type and I draw. So no worries. But I guess not all games can be modded. Cause like, well, okay, simulator games probably a good way, or like a good, I guess like what, a good way to enjoy the game more if you can mod it. But if it's not a simulator game, I don't know. Maybe it'll be even worse if you mod it. I don't know that Monster Hunter does have mods. Either visual mods or something that allows you to change certain stuffs. So yeah. There was this like one time where my friend knew that I was playing The Sims, right? And then he gave me a NSFW mod. I'm like, holy, a lot of people actually made the NSFW mod for The Sims, and I never knew about that. Like all this time I've been playing like an unmodded version because I'm not the type of player that do like to mod stuff, you know? And I'm actually surprised, like, oh, people are very wild with their mods. I'm like, oh, wow. So yeah, it's like a whole new world opened for me. Oops, haven't saved for a while. Make sure to always save the file or the project, else you will cry if you lose it. Basically that. Maybe we can put it underneath that or there. Yeah. And then give a little bit of oops. Okay. Oh, the skirt and ribbon. Okay. I guess like I will finish while I was rendering like the whole thing, and then I call it a day because it's almost 3 hours. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, one thing that like adds the reason why I kind of want to get a tablet stand or something, because I've been looking down every single time I draw and it does hurt my neck a little bit at some point. So yeah, I'm actually trying to. You know what? I really wish that Amazon is available for our country, legit, because a lot of items are available there, and that the shipping would be good and easy. So sad that Amazon stuff are not available in our country. Like, why? Why do you do this to me? I mean, I guess there are certain stuffs that can be delivered to Indo, right? But at the same time, let's see. Some does ship to our country, some does not. And then I'm not sure about the taxes, because like sometimes import stuffs, they have like, I don't know, maybe 20% of tax added to the price, so like it's really expensive, and I'm sad. See? Okay, right now I'm looking at an adjustable tablet stand for iPad or whatever. The base price is 870k, right? And then it also got in global shipping for almost 600k. And additional estimated import charges, which 1.2 million. So in total, I would have to pay 2.7 million just for something that's supposed to be 800k. What, like 3 times? Do I really want to pay that much? No. For a single tablet stand? No. No thank you. So yeah, I really wish that, I don't know, it would be really good and fun if we have Amazon stuff. Or like Amazon is available in our country. Sad. I guess like for games nowadays though, either it's free to play, but it has in-game currency, not in-game currency, in-app purchases, or it's free, not, or it's, you know, pay to play, but it's free in the middle, like inside of the game. You don't really have to pay anymore. But if you choose the pay to play, most of the time, the price are very expensive, especially for the newer version or like newer games, you know. So yeah, I guess like pick your poison. No matter what you choose, it'll be, you're gonna have to pay anyway, so. Maybe I do need to make it darker. Ribbon and skirt. I haven't. I feel like this is the first time I ever make an illustration where I have more than 100 layers. It's not what I usually do or use or draw. Probably the max is like what, 50, 60 layers? This one is, well, I mean, I guess there's like 2 illustrations in one go anyway. So of course that'll take quite a lot of layers. But still. I'm surprised. Oops.
I think this is the color, and then put a lot of darker.
Maybe too dark. Too light. Whoa. Oh, there we go.
Okay, now skirt, skirt, skirt. A little bit of airbrush, maybe like a little bit of different layer. Whoops. Okay.
Well, is done for today. I don't have anything to render for her clothes. Here is done. I'm trying to like look from my PC, my monitor screen. Yeah, so far so good. I like it. Like, rendering part is done. All's left is just Mokoko's clothes and accessories. I can do it off stream, I guess. And then I can finally post it. After what, almost 2 months. And my iPad is really hot right now. Okay. Boom. And we are almost at the end of our stream. I'm gonna chit-chat a little bit before I actually call it a day. And also charge my iPad. Tomorrow is Saturday. That means it's weekend. Time to chill with your family, your loved ones, your, I don't know, friends probably. Or maybe you just gonna hole up inside of your house, your room, and watch anime, watch movies, serial, or maybe wanna continue your manga, reading manga. Ooh, that sounds really good actually. I can start to feel the hot weather outside going in. It was really, I don't know, it's really bright earlier. And then I was like, man, I really hope that it's raining, because it was raining like 4 days ago, but it was only raining at night. So like, I do want it to rain at noon, you know, so that I can feel like at least a little bit colder than before. But nope, it's really hot today and kind of humid also. So like, yeah, it's really bright outside. I can see it, like the sun peeking through out the window, the blender. So yeah. Ooh, 3 hours. We hit the 3 hours mark. Let's go. So I guess like that's it for today though. I'm actually happy that there's quite a lot of progress. I don't know if you call it a lot of progress or like big progress, but for me personally it is, because rendering takes forever for me, especially non-chibi illustration. And yeah, for next week I actually am planning to stream on Tuesday, because I won't be able to stream on Friday, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, I will stream on Tuesday. It is definitely on that day. I want to stream the new game that I got yesterday. It's a horror game. I hope that there's no jump scares, so I don't shout on stream. But yeah, and then probably the next day I will do an art stream. I still have to finish like the last emote of the raffle winner. It's taking forever also for me to finish it. Yeah, so I'm not sure about Thursday, to be honest, on 27th of March, but 25th and 26th I will stream. So yeah, if you want to be updated with my streaming schedule and keeping up with stuff that I do actually off stream, feel free to hop into my Discord server. It's open for all. Link is down in the description below. And also you can also follow my Twitter, because that's where I'm mostly active almost every day. And Twitter, yes, Twitter. It's an app that is really old. I feel like, wait, when was the first time Twitter was launched? 20. Twitter Wikipedia. Oh, it's created on March 26, 2006. Twitter, not X. Well, okay, X Twitter, X/Twitter, or X. That was called Twitter. What is X? I don't know. I never knew but X. All I know is Twitter, bro. Man, I remember people were like using Friendster before. So like, you know, making their own blog and then adding music, uploading pictures, and then like stuff like that. And then they moved when Facebook came. Friendster, I know, right? I'm doxing my own age here. I used to have Friendster also. Oh, I never made MySpace before. Like the very first time I heard about Friendster, it was when I was like elementary school, like late elementary school. And then I didn't know how to make a Friendster before, so yeah. Oh, also Messenger, MSN. Ooh. Very old. And then you have to log in to like your PC if you want to chat with people, and then you also share your email address, right? So that, well, if they don't have your email address, you won't be able to talk with them, which is, I guess, like, it's just nice. But also, I don't know, maybe like adding email nowadays is not really a good thing. I don't know, considering like there's a lot of scam nowadays. Before, I don't think scams through emails are a thing. Maybe it was, but it's not as big as now. So yeah, I remember Facebook, and then Twitter appeared, because it's like more of a short form, right? Meanwhile, like I remember it was limited to 160 words, or like was it words or alphabet? And then a lot of people moved from Facebook to Twitter because Facebook were like, okay, a lot of parents, I guess, have Facebook, and then kids don't wanna have their parents to look up them on social media and stuff like that, so they moved to Twitter. And then something, oh my god, what was that again? Something where you post pictures. It also has like a pretty dark UI. Oh, I don't remember. I feel so cool. Wait, I lost my... Oh, there we go. I feel so cool back in the day for having and chatting using Yahoo Messenger. Oh my god, I know, right? I know, right? Yes, very true. Very true. It's like, oh my god, I'm chatting with people, you know, like other people in the messenger. Which, if I think about it, is not safe. Like young kids, you know, like we're not even adult chatting with random people. And then like showing our email address to like, hey, if you want to chat with me, there's my email address, feel free to add me. Wait, what was the... Oh my god, what was the app where people were like posting pictures, memes, and then for the emo people, emo kids. Tumblr! Oh my god, there we go, Tumblr. Tumblr was a thing, but I didn't make an account in Tumblr. I did, but it was only just like to scroll stuff. So I didn't make any, or like I didn't post anything. And then after Tumblr, it was Pinterest. That was a time where Pinterest was like super booming. And then do you remember this app called Path? I think it was also pretty big around 2010 until 2014, 2015, where they just like closed their company. Path was pretty cool. Like you can share where you are with your friends, but it's also kind of dangerous in my opinion, because you know, who knows, people might stalk you, knowing where you go or like where you've been, stuff like that. I think it was also because that was the first time I can talk with people outside of my country. Oh, that is actually true. It's like super, you know, like it was super cool being able to chat in English or like other language than Indonesian with other people. It's like, oh my god, I'm the cool kid, you know, I know someone from outside of the country, and then they're like talking with another like other language. And then I also remember I did use TeamSpeak way before Discord was a thing. I'm not sure, I was in a voice chat because I was pretty shy and I didn't have a mic, and you know, talking to I wasn't allowed to talk to strangers, like talking, you know, like in a voice chat, but I was fine with chatting. It was for a game, so yeah, TeamSpeak. Ooh, I remember that. And then after Path was Instagram. People posting their selfies and everything, being the cool kid, being, you know, like posting OTD, outfit of the day, and then stuff like, oh my god, quote of the day, whatever. It was also together with the Tumblr era. That's why at the first years, I guess, like first and second years of Instagram, there's a lot of quotes. Do you remember that? Like a lot of people were posting quotes as their picture. Oh, it was really funny though, if you remember about it. And then Instagram, and then I don't remember anymore about social media because there's like all of a sudden there's like TikTok. No, actually it was Musical.ly first, right? And then they changed their name to TikTok, and I never ever had an account on TikTok. until now. I did try to, I mean, I did download the app, but I didn't make an account. Does that count as using TikTok? So yeah, and then YouTube Shorts were a thing, Reels were a thing, and then boom, we're here now. Meanwhile, I don't even have Facebook anymore, to be honest. Like, I deleted my Facebook. Simply because... What was the reason? I don't remember. Well, I didn't use Facebook a lot anyway. So... Oh! The last time I had to use Facebook, it was because my university requires us to make a Facebook account to be updated with stuff. And then for some reason, it just moved to Line. And then I don't know since when they kind of moved to WhatsApp, because Line requires a lot of internal space for some reason. I don't know what for, but yeah. I feel like the amount of, not really the amount, but like social media can actually show how old you are. I'm pretty sure kids nowadays don't really understand what Friendster is. Oh my god. Maybe they do know Facebook, but oh my god, Facebook is for old people, like for my grandparents, not for me. I'm the cool kid, I'm playing TikTok right now. I don't want to play Facebook. So yeah. Oh, I also want to give a little shout out to my commission. I'm opening commission, custom emotes, and cheap illustration. Feel free to hop into my VGen, vgen.co/Daphiel. That's where I accepting commission. You can also check for other YCH. There's also YCH your character here that I accept. So yeah, all the links are down in the description below. Feel free to check it one by one. My VGen, my coffee. My coffee is for the shop. I was actually thinking of closing my Etsy shop because it's a little bit of a pain to, like, you know, put listings and stuff. But then I'm like, man, I kind of want to get traffic, because getting traffic in coffee is a little bit hard. Meanwhile, getting traffic in Etsy is easy, but yeah, it's a little bit painful to sell stuff there. So yeah, feel free to hop into my coffee also. That's where I have my shop, and there's also some free items, free assets, free emotes that you can grab, you can yoink. But yeah, that's it. And I guess, like, I'll see you next week on Tuesday. I will make the waiting room probably like on Saturday or on Sunday, like 2 days. I need to remember to make the waiting room the day before instead of like making the waiting room several hours before the stream. Thank you for the yes, thank you for hopping in, guys. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoyed the stream. I also hope that you had an amazing day and will have an amazing day ahead. And also happy weekend, happy early weekend for y'all. And yeah, I'll see you next week for gaming session, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Thank you for hopping in. And stay hydrated, okay?